So for this says Kumar places 5,000 in his bank account, then the bank offers an interest per annum compounded yearly. So compounded yearly means this is a compound interest question. Okay? So compound interest, then you must be thinking why compound interest is so special. Then I have to talk about simple interest. Do you know what simple interest? You know what simple interest? Oh, okay. Then never mind. Okay, so let's do the compound interest first. So, find the total interest in his account at the end of 3 years. Okay, let's do it first. They want total interest. Okay, so you start off with $5,000, right? 1 year the interest is 8%, right? So that means after the first year, what's the interest? Is 5,000 times 8%, right? So what's the answer? 400. So that means the first year interest is $400. Okay? So first year I just write down. Okay. So I just write down interest here. Then the second year. Okay, so we are doing compound interest in this case. So for compound interest, the second year interest is the original 5,000 because you collect 400 interest after the first year, right? So the second year you will start with 5,000 or you will start with 5,000 plus the 400. So it's 5,000 times the 8% again for the second year interest, or 5,000 plus the interest 400 times the 8%. Which one do you think is correct? This interest after first year belong to who? The $400.
The bracket 5,000.
Yeah. You should take the second one, right? Because this is compound interest. So the meaning of compound interest means the first year interest, okay, is yours to keep. So your next year you will start off with 5,000 plus the 400. Then you times the 8%. So what's the answer? Calculator. $432, right? Okay. So what's the third year? The third year you will use the first year interest is yours, right? The second year interest is also yours, right? So your third year will start with this. You start with 5,000. First year interest, second year interest. So before the third year, you are supposed to get this. So therefore, you times the 8%. What do you get?
$466.56.
Hold on. So the answer is, the interest is 466.56. Okay, good. Did you round off, or this is the exact one?
Yeah, this is the exact one.
Okay, good. So this is your first year interest, this is the second year interest, this is the third year interest. So they want the total interest, right?
Yeah.
After 3 years, right? So just add the 3 up.
1298
298
point 56.
Very good. So this is the total interest. Okay. So if you don't want to do it this way, let's say you don't want to do it this way, you can do it another way. Okay, so you can do it another way. So this is approach 1. So this is approach 2. So you can find out the total money you collect after 3 years. So the formula is this. Okay, so when you talk about compound interest, the money you put in there is called the deposit. Right? Right? Or you call it principal. The principal here is different from your school principal, okay? So you either call it deposit or the principal. So the principal, the formula for total money after 3 years, total money, not total interest, I'm talking about total money. So the total money is equal to total interest plus the principal, which is the money you put in. Understand? So how do you get the total money? The total money is, there is a formula. You use the principal, you times 1 plus the interest rate. What's the interest rate here? So the interest rate is called R to the number of years, to the number of years power. So in this case, number of years is N. Okay? So the formula is total money. So there are formulas you need to memorize. So it's total money equals to P, which is principal. R means the interest rate. N means the number of years. Okay? So in this question, what's the principal?
It's 3:45.
What's the principal you put in? How much you put in? Read the question. How much you put in?
5,000.
Good. So the principal is 5,000 times 1 plus, what's the rate? Interest rate. 8%. 8 or 8%?
8%.
8%. For how many years?
3.
So to the power of 3. Clear? So can you use the calculator and figure out this? What's the answer? Hold on. So the total money is 6 298 point
298.56.
56. This is the total money, right? They want the total interest, right? So total interest is equal to total money minus the money you put in, right? The money you put in is
5,000.
correct. And what's the answer?
$1298.56.
Can you see this answer and this answer, they are the same? Okay, I show you two methods, right? So it's up to you which method you prefer. Okay, so this is compound